Welcome to the webinar today. My name is Mike Wood. I will be your presenter, and I am going to talk today about how to use your keywords properly to help you understand why you're doing the keyword research, what you're going to do with those keyword phrases, and so forth. Basically, anything that you're going to do online is going to come back to keywords, or it's going to start from keywords. When somebody does a search on Google, they're putting in keywords to try and find what they're looking for. Okay, so we got a typo there. We'll fix that. So Google is the one that we need to appease. Google has more traffic than any other website on the internet, and the next closest is YouTube, and they own them too. And so Google has a lot of data about what people are searching for and what they're doing after they do that search. So they're the ones we need to, that's whose attention we need to grab. We need to get Google's attention. So how do we do that? Well, once we have done our initial keyword research on our products, then we need to take that list of keywords, look at our products, our pages, our blog posts, content that we want to share on social media, anything that we're going to do with our website, we need to have a keyword integrated into that. And we need to send the proper signals to Google so that they know and understand what our content is about. So whether this is a product page, a blog post, or any other content page on our website, we need to understand where these keywords need to go and how to complete this optimization. And it's not just about on-page. So we have on-page optimization and off-page optimization. On-page is everything we do on our website, sometimes referred to as on-site optimization. So the on-site or on-page optimization, that's work that we're doing on the web page itself to tell Google what that page is all about. Okay? And so that's our on-site optimization. So we have certain signals that are embedded in the page. We have content that is created for any web page that is out there. Every single web page has a title, has a URL. Every single web page has should have a header. These are all different signals, different places in the content of our site where we can tell Google what our page is about. Okay, so I've got this bullet point list here to help you understand where we insert our keywords. And so when Google looks at a page, keep in mind that Google was created by Western engineers, and so they read left to right, top to bottom. And so Google, when Google's computers look at a web page, that's how they look at the web page, left to right, top to bottom. So they're going to start at the top of the page, first thing they see. That's going to be an indicator of what that page is all about. And then they're going to continue down through the page to look at the other indicators. So we want to get our keyword in the URL, the address of the page. So right up at the top of our page, we have our address or our URL. And this is the address of that particular page. And so one thing I want you to understand right off the bat here is every page on our website, every how should I put this? Every relevant page, every page that is not a administrative page needs to be optimized with a keyword phrase. Okay, so we don't worry about the About Us or the Contact Us, privacy policy. Those pages, we're not concerned about those. Okay, what we are looking at, what we do want to be concerned with is product pages, blog post pages, category pages, anything that has to do with the stuff that we want people to see. whether that's information we're providing, affiliate offers we're presenting, products that we're presenting. If that's a page where we want somebody to take action, then we need to have some kind of optimization done on that page. And so that starts in the URL. We want to have our keyword carried in the URL. Now, one little bit of insight here. Our home page is not going to have that in the URL. Our home page is our top URL. That's google.com, for example, in Google Docs. Google.com, they're not going to put keywords in there. But if we go to a deeper URL, so here's my ViperSharp page. Let's open this up and take a look at my ViperSharp. So vipersharp.com, that is my domain name. That is my homepage URL. I'm not going to change that for any reason. I'm not going to put in I'm not going to change that URL name there with keywords. But what I will do is every page after that is going to have other keywords. So if we go to my full kits page, for example, here we've got vipersharp.com/product category /knife sharpener kits. So knife sharpener kits is the keyword phrase I'm focusing on for this kits page. Okay? And so these products relate to that keyword phrase. They're all knife sharpener kits. And so I'm going to use that keyword phrase throughout the page. All right, so it's in the URL. Then we want it to be in the page title. So whatever page title we have for the page right here, full kits, that actually should carry my knife sharpener kits there. So that's something I need to update. The meta title is something that you don't see on the page, and actually I've probably got that optimized in my content in the back end of the page. But we want to have the meta title carrying that same keyword phrase, our page title, and if we title our page or our product or category with the keyword, then it's going to by default carry that. That will also become our header tag. And so our H1 tag or header tag is going to be covered there. Our meta title should carry the keyword. Our meta description should carry the keyword. Now the meta description is not something that Google looks at anymore as an indicator for relevance for our page. But it is something that is seen in search results. And so for that reason, it's still a good idea to carry that keyword into there. And then the page content. Any written content that we have on the page should carry that same keyword. We want to have that keyword phrase in the beginning of our content, preferably in the first paragraph, and we want to have it throughout the content and toward the end of our content on the page. So that Google is seeing this from start to finish. They're seeing it in the URL. They're seeing it in the content. They're seeing it in the meta title. In all of these indicator places, they're seeing that content. Okay? So that is what we're doing with those keywords. Now, if we want to create a page, a blog post, or a product that carries, that's going to add content to our site, but we don't have a keyword in our list of phrases, then we want to go back to our keyword planner tool and look for additional keyword phrases. So let's pull that up. If we go in here to my drive, all right, so here are some keywords in my list. So if I decide I want to target knife sharpener kits, then I'm going to look for that in this list of phrases. Okay, so we're going to go into our document. Once it finishes loading, we will do, on a Windows computer, you press Control F. On a Mac, you'll press Command F. But what that does is it pulls up a search window for us. And there it is, the search box right here. So find in sheet. So let's just put in the word kit, since that's relevant to what we're looking for. And there we see kitchen knife sharpener, knife sharpening kit. Okay. Now it says that it's finding over 100 of these, 109 instances of that word kit. So knife sharpening kit is a good one with high demand. I haven't done the competition research on this to find out if that is something that I need to update or not. But as we go down through this, we can see all the variations of knife sharpening kit. Some of them are brands and things like that. Sharpening stone kit and so on. So that will help us look through our list. Now, if we don't find the keyword that we want to use in our list, that's where we're going to go back to our keyword planner and do another search to pull down a new list to find keywords that are relevant to the product or page that we're creating. Okay? And so then we can make sure that we find the proper keyword that has the most relevance, good demand, lowish competition, and that's all going to be relative depending on each niche. So then we can fill out all of the key indicators on the page. Well, then we want to carry that same keyword over into any blog posts that we do, into social media posts. So if we are putting a post up on social media to link back to our site, whatever keyword we're using in that post that we're going to link to, we want to use that same keyword as a title in that social post, in that post on Facebook. So that way Google's seeing this keyword all the way along, and not just within our website, but without the website as well. Outside of the website, from links that are being sent back to the website, we're using those same keywords. And so that's why we're doing the keyword research. If we have a big list of keywords, we've done our research, we know what our estimated competition is, we know what our demand is. Now we can go and choose through looking at our products and our pages and our content. We can choose the page that will receive that keyword, or choose a keyword phrase for each page, so that every page is optimized properly. And then when we share that content on social media, again, we're going to go back to that keyword. We're going to use the same keyword in that shared post. So Google's seeing that all the way along, from outside of our site, links going to our site, content on our site, they're seeing that keyword phrase. Okay? So I hope that helps you clarify, helps you understand how keywords are used in the different areas where they need to be used. And of course, we have optimization webinars that talk about optimizing your pages, where all of these will be used. Something I didn't mention earlier is the keyword should also be in the file name of images. So if we're putting an image in our blog post, whatever keyword we're using in our title there, it should be the name of that image as well, or as part of the name of the image. There's also an image alt tag. The alt tag of the image is something that should carry that same keyword. I'm not going to go into detail on how to do the optimization in this webinar. We already have webinars that will take you through those details, but this hopefully will help you understand the details of why it's important to do that keyword research.